Hey howdy, hey partners, it's Today I Grew Up, and today I'm super excited because we have a Buzz Lightyear comparison. Let's get into it.
Reach for the sky.
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
To infinity and beyond!
Excited to be back with you today, partners. I haven't done a comparison between Collection, Disney Store, and Medicom. If you are a serious Buzz Lightyear collector and you want the best Buzz ever, then you got to pay attention to this video so that you understand what's on the market, what's not on the market, and what you can buy with your hard-earned money. Medicom, obviously, it's just too giant. I don't like it, but it is fun. I mean, comparatively to the Medicom Woody we got, it's colorful. I do like the graphics. Overall, it's a fun box. But if we're going for movie accuracy or something closer to the movie, I would prefer the Collection Buzz Box or the Disney Store Buzz Box, as they're a little bit closer to the movie. But this is just way too big. So the Collection box is cool because it actually does come with wings that you can insert on the sides so that they pop out like the movie, which is nice. I don't have them installed right now, but they do come with paper wings. And although the graphics aren't exactly like the movie, at least we got that movie accurate blurb right there. And then we have the Disney Store, a little bit more plain. You notice here the wings are kind of like printed on, which is not the worst idea. In the movie it's popping out though, so I wish we had that option with Disney Store. The back, they try to make it movie accurate a little bit. So yeah, that's a comparison between the Disney Store and the Cloud Pattern Thinkway Toys collection box. And on Medicom, it's kind of funny that it's just super giant, the graphic of the wing. So they kind of copied what Disney Store did here, but just in smaller form. So that's pretty interesting. The Disney Store does not have those boosters on the bottom, the rocket boosters, but Medicom has it and the collection box has it. So funny that Disney Store didn't do that. Here's the side view of Medicom, collection box, and Disney Store. Disney Store did better here on the side details. I really like it. Here's the top view of Medicom, Collection, and Disney Store. And here's the back view of Collection, Disney Store, and Medicom, so you can see the differences. Collection, Disney Store, and Medicom. One thing to note about the Disney Store Buzz you see here in the middle, if you buy this Buzz at the theme parks like Florida Disney World or Anaheim Disneyland, you'll notice that the face sculpt is a little bit different. Even on Disney Store, if you buy it, I don't like it. The face you see here is exclusive to JCPenney Buzz Lightyear, which comes with like a Spanish mode, or he's looking down, he looks kind of serious. That's pretty cool, but I noticed he also has the best voice box. So if you're gonna get a Disney Store Buzz or a JCPenney Buzz, they're basically the same figure, except I noticed JCPenney has the exclusive of that face and a better voice box because he has more Toy Story 1 voice lines, which is very, very cool. So that's why I have the JCPenney version. If you notice, I have magnet mods on all my Buzz, and I really don't like the face sculpt for this. Even though it is fun and neat, I had to do a magnet mod because that's the easiest way to transfer the head if I want to do a different option. So I'm going to put a Thinkway Toys one on him for now because I just love that so much better. It just looks like a better Buzz. And if we're going to do a comparison, that's what is possible with that Disney Store style body. It's basically the same thing, the same mold, but now it has a better upgrade face. These little tweaks are going to make your Buzzes a lot better, especially for the price that you're paying. So this collection Buzz back in the day was only $50. This is only currently $30, and you can still buy it in the store. And this is way too expensive. Medicom Buzz Lightyear from Japan retails at $500 to $600 with shipping, which is very, very expensive. So why is it so expensive? I don't know, and it shouldn't be, but he does have some premium things that the other figures don't have. I really like his Alive Mode expression. We know they use digital Pixar data, so that's going to be very accurate to Buzz from the movie. Medicom, however, I'm not sure what they used because I don't remember Buzz having this face in the movie. It looks kind of like he's trying to do a toy mode, but unfortunately it doesn't hit the mark for me for that. So it's not my favorite. This one definitely is my favorite on the collection. And then I would say second place would be this budget Thinkway Toys head that's transplanted on this body. This is my least favorite face sculpt for Buzz. Unfortunately for us, even though this is the most expensive Buzz you can buy with your hard-earned money, he does not have any working electronics. He does have wings, but they don't pop out. They just are fake buttons. For this comparison, I can't really include Medicom Buzz. He doesn't have any working electronics. So we're going to focus on the electronics from Collection and the Disney Store / JCPenney Buzz. What I really love about Disney Store / JCPenney Buzz is that they both have this ability to have the whoosh feature on the helmet. You close it, you press the side button, opens right up, which is really cool. And although the helmet does not open like the movie all the way inside of his body, it's cool that we have a whoosh feature. Unfortunately, Thinkway Toys didn't give us that, and we just have to manually open and close it like that. He's in toy mode, so his head didn't move yet. But see, that's cool that you do have those sounds of the helmet opening and closing, but it does not have a trigger button. So that's big differences between these two. The laser sound, it's pretty nice and pleasant to the ears. That is not. The sound is very harsh and not like the movie. So I do prefer that laser light and sound to the Disney Store / JCPenney one. So this is definitely better in that regard. Now for talking, he does have a toy mode.
I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion. I come in peace. To infinity and beyond. This is an intergalactic emergency. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. I am Buzz Lightyear.
I really like his toy mode. And he also has an alive mode. This one only has a toy mode, obviously.
They are a beryllium carbonic alloy, and I can fly.
He says a lot of movie quotes from Toy Story 1.
You're mocking me, aren't you? How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.
And you can hear he has that really cool classic line from the movie. This Buzz, when he's in the live mode, does that.
I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
Alright,
Switching to internal air supply.
now let's open it up.
The air isn't toxic. How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.
Now we're going to look at the wings. Impressive wingspan. He's got the red and green blinking lights. Now let's see what we have over here. We should have the same thing, but he doesn't have like those sounds that he had. So something you notice about the Disney Store versus the collection Buzz over here is that the collection Buzz, his lights blink slower, and you can see on Disney Store they blink a lot faster. I'm not sure why that is a difference, but I did notice that one's really slow, blinking like the movie, and one is too fast, in my opinion. Because when we see Buzz's wing tips light up in the movie, they're not super fast like that. They're a lot slower. So that is an interesting difference between these two toys that I always found fascinating. We have a rubber waist here, no rubber waist, just hard plastic. We both have a, there is a wrist communicator that opens up on both of these toys. So that is pretty nice. So that is pretty cool. And one thing that this toy has over this one, he has karate chop action and he does not, which is surprising because this was supposed to be the collector's edition, right? So how come they didn't give him karate chop action like the $30 toy gave us, which is really crazy. So this is $30 toy, yet you push the button right here on the back and we have karate chop action like the movie, which is sad that we didn't get that on the more expensive toy. Like I said, you can still buy this toy today for $30 with karate chop action, and unfortunately we didn't get that from Medicom, we didn't get that from Collection Buzz, and I don't know why. So after seeing those options, you might think, what does Medicom Buzz have to offer with the fake buttons? At first you don't think much, really. I don't really see like what's worth paying for this toy, but it really starts making sense once you start moving him. So he comes with a stand, which is nice, real metal in the back here. It says Buzz Lightyear on the bottom of the base there, which is pretty cool. He also has a little thing that holds him in place. He also has a helmet that can be removed. He also comes with a half closed helmet and a little resting piece helmet, like the movies. He has the illusion that, you know, it's resting right here like it's inside his body, although nothing really functions there. You can take off his face. Comes with interchangeable faces you can swap out with for expressions. I don't know if that's worth the $600 price tag though, in my opinion, but it's something he can do for your money. You're getting some kind of options, right? And then the other thing he can do, he has a ball joint kind of on his head, which the other toys do not have. You can move his eyeballs around manually or from behind the face sculpt, which is cool. You do actually have a wrist communicator. I think if it didn't have this, I would be pretty upset because, come on, at the very least, the Disney Store one has that for 30 bucks. That opens and closes, so that kind of redeems itself. He does have a rubber waist. He has great articulation. He does say Andy on the bottom, which is nice. That is cool. I like that. He also has these joints that come out so he can go and extend to the other side of his body. And that's something the other toys can't do. They can't extend that far. So he can actually reach his own button on the other side. And although it looks goofy from the back or the side, from the front it kind of makes sense to do that for posing. So at least he has that option to do that. It's kind of crazy and something that the other toys obviously do not do. And also his arms are lower to his sides. Like the movie, we see Buzz have his arms lowered to his sides. And we don't have that on these toys. His arms do not go low on the other ones. So you do have the shoulder pads that are movable and adjustable, which we don't really have on the other ones either. So these are like the little upgrades that Medicom brings to the table that the other Buzz Lightyears don't have for movie accuracy. So in that regard, that's why I like Medicom Buzz, because if we could just give him karate chop, if we can somehow just give him electronics that work, this Buzz could be the best Buzz ever, with some modifications obviously, but the toy company just gave us this. He does have swappable hands. You can take these off and, you know, change them for different hands. He doesn't have movable fingers though, like this one does and this one does. So it's just very odd that, you know, there's just a lot of corners cut. And for a $500-600 toy, I don't see why they did that. I think there's no excuse, but that's just my personal opinion. We're going to take him off the stand here so we can extend his wings properly. And that's the sad part, you know, we're supposed to hit a button and his wings pop out, have pop out wing action, but unfortunately he does not have that. You have to do everything manually. And be careful with the wings, they are a little fragile. I've seen people break them, unfortunately. So they extend really straight. These are the most movie accurate wings ever. You do have like the appearance of a little bulb inside of them, which is nice, the red and green. However, there's no electronics, it does not light up. It's just an illusion for looks, which is okay, I don't mind it. You know, this is more of a display Buzz for me anyways, but it's just a bummer because when you're paying so much money for a Buzz, you want to have these details come to life for $500-600. You know, they did it on a $30 toy, why can't they add it to a very expensive toy like this? So in my opinion, I wish they would have added the light up wings, the pop out wing action. They should have found a way to do electronics like the laser light, at least the light and pressable buttons. Have them talk or say a few lines would have been nice. Fortunately, we don't have that on this Buzz. All in all though, I will say this is my favorite Buzz aesthetically for the wings, and he looks great. So if we just do a head swap on him, I'm happy. His arms are lowered to his side. He has a nice green color. He does have acceptable wings. They're the best ones ever made by a toy company in my opinion. So I wish we could modify Medicom Buzz, because I think with modifications this could be the best Buzz ever. Or adding karate chop action to collection Buzz I think would be my favorite Buzz ever. Out of all these though, I still love collection Buzz Lightyear the best. And I just love Disney Store for the karate chop action. And I love this one for the other movie accurate features that make Buzz more movie accurate. But, you know, the toy companies have tried. We've got Thinkway Toys, we've got Disney Store, and now we have Medicom from Japan. So, in the future, for Toy Story 5 merch drop, I hope we get a Buzz, finally, like we always wanted, that has more of these features, all in one Buzz. Well, there you have it, partners. A look and comparison at my Buzz Lightyears and my favorite ones in my collection currently. These are the best you can get that are not modified from an official toy company. As always, partners, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me in this journey, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you, partners, on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure!
You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man.
You are a child's plaything! Hey, Ham, look! I'm Picasso!
I don't get it.